Of all the cryptocurrencies in the market, it would seem as if Dogecoin has become somewhat written off, probably due to its perceived extended consolidation period with no hint of making any enterprising move to the upside. While other coins in the market seem to be on the ride of their lives, the same could not be said for the chief meme token. To an extent, people already believe that Dogecoin has endured an upset by other meme coins as the biggest in the league. Shiba Inu has particularly gained traction despite the underwhelming value of its tokens. But in a market driven by substantial utility, Dogecoin might be considered inferior to Shiba Inu no matter how you look at it. While Dogecoin thrives as a token basically existing as a meme currency, and if you follow the crypto blogs from when Dogecoin was the best performing coin in the world, more than a score of businesses have begun to deploy Dogecoin as a payment option for their goods and services. Thanks for watching Crypto Lion. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We'll be right back after this.
GSX is an unprecedented financial asset that combines the best elements of a traditional investment with the backing of a stablecoin and the use cases of many of the largest decentralized currencies like XRP.
We don't view the prospects of Dogecoin as a fading dream given the fact that it holds the most value among meme coins despite its relatively lower utility system compared to other giant meme coins such as Shiba Inu and Floki Inu. It's merely sharing the spotlight with its two typical meme coins in what is probably the fastest growing market aside from NFTs and metaverse-related tokens. The fact that Shiba Inu is powered by a renowned blockchain such as Ethereum makes it blatantly unbelievable that it would not grow much bigger than Dogecoin as we know it. But Dogecoin, much like Bitcoin, holds a certain degree of monopoly over the meme industry, almost as much as Bitcoin influences the entire crypto market. We don't know if there is a chance of the sort of dependency that's been observed between Bitcoin and other altcoins happening between Dogecoin and other meme coins. It's not impossible, as people can't seem to get enough of the meme-themed cryptocurrencies. The developers of the meme coins have taken a huge step further to declassify the tokens as mere shitcoins with zero value but vain hype that wouldn't keep them up for long. Aside from being dog-themed coins, particularly the Shiba Inu breed, the extent of the similarities between the two coins cannot be underestimated. First, people believe that a whole lot of things about Shiba Inu are tied to the fate of Dogecoin, thus comparing its founding status as the first meme coin to Bitcoin's dominance. But that only amounts to nothing in the eyes of someone who's missed the comprehensive price run of Dogecoin earlier this year. Dogecoin grew more than 72 times over a long period, and it stayed at the head of the charts for quite a while, such that Bitcoin hasn't seen in quite a while. Hence, it was apparent that Dogecoin holds a stake with regards to the industry. It was also quick to climb the rankings into the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap, trumping the likes of XRP. The Doge community would very much love to see their meme coin resume as a more interesting move in the short term as a confirmation of its long-term potential. How's that going to work? A coin's viability is often measured by its ability to respond to market dynamics where necessary. In the past few weeks, Dogecoin hasn't really been responsive, particularly following the trend of Bitcoin dominance. We saw most coins dragged up and down by the volatile moves of Bitcoin. On another note, the ill-responsiveness of Dogecoin would be considered to be a good thing, given the much-broached topic of the possibility of certain coins to grow independently of Bitcoin's price action. Hence, if Dogecoin fails to dip when Bitcoin dips, there is a cause for excitement. But what do you call it when even while the rest of the market begins an enterprising run and Dogecoin simply stands by without making any surge aside from minor spikes that seem to get it nowhere near its historic highs? It would be a cause for concern for investors, and as we've come to know the crypto market dynamics, people tend to dump some coins in favor of the ones that seem to perform much better. We're in an economy driven by the sentiment sponsored by the inherent need for hard and fast financial solutions and profit. Investments are often expected to just grow overnight, and while it's not a bad concept in itself, given the precedent established by the volatility of the crypto market, it's not entirely impossible. But such sentiments do more harm than good. For instance, in the heat of that particular market action, the slow moves of Dogecoin put its consolidation state at risk as investors decided to take profits and possibly invest in other meme coins that seem to be doing well. This led to a spike in the bearish pressure that overwhelmed the Doge market as we know it. Several predictions arose that suggested that Dogecoin was not in a good buying position, yet its selling pressure was skyrocketing. A particular prediction suggested that Dogecoin could end up slightly below the 20 cents to settle within 17 to 18 cents. That price level represents a significant factorial support level that could be strong enough to hold Dogecoin in the event of a continued crash. The predictions were not entirely damning because the coin has obviously improved in its fundamentals, which market experts have stated that it might be responsible for its rather solid state on the relative strength index scale. It's almost as if Dogecoin cannot fall, yet it has no spring in which it could leap out of the bearish market. Ultimately, with the selling pressure that came upon Dogecoin, it had a difficult task to accomplish in breaking some of the resistances ahead of it. In the short term, the nearest resistance is just above the current price at about 30 cents. Are we saying that if Dogecoin reaches that price level, it would signify a return to its glory days? No. Point is, it would require a huge step towards putting it in a convincing buying position that will convince many of the investors who'd gotten out of the Doge market to buy their way back in. Dogecoin has to do some things on its own before it can attract support from new and existing investors. Many investors might be content with its ability to maintain its price at the current price range, but it would be wrong to say that they also don't want to take any profits even in the current market scenario. The entire market is in a bit of a gloomy state at the moment, and we're sure that long-term holders of Dogecoin who've refused to sell despite the unimpressive price action would be happy to see the coin act up a bit. They'd want it to deliver on its promise of independent price action from that of Bitcoin. Even while the rest of the market is trading at considerable loss right now, Dogecoin still maintains itself in what may be considered a safe zone. But how long can it persist at the current price levels? Already, there's a precedent laid for Dogecoin's price action before March 2022. That is, the eventual launch of the Doge 1 mission, which was funded using Dogecoin. You can say Elon Musk finally delivered on his promise. Despite his relative lack of involvement in the Doge market, it appears that there are some things that he could do to foster the expansion of Dogecoin's dream to go to the moon, literally. We think that Dogecoin would go to the moon as well, at least in the virtual sense. That period would probably be the time when Dogecoin would attain its $1 target price. Analysts believe that the possibility of this depends heavily on where Dogecoin ends up finishing the year. Certain expectations are that Dogecoin would reach 55 cents by the end of 2021. Is it possible? Yeah, it is. Considering sheer volatility and the incredibly positive atmosphere that surrounds the crypto market in December, you can look forward to most cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin, showing off some serious bullish moves. The continuity of the bullish moves into the new year, right up to the realization of the moon mission, would determine how far Dogecoin would reach when the real catalyst appears. Who knows? Elon Musk might just get back in his groove to start promoting Dogecoin again, as clearly as he has supported Floki a few weeks ago. We can only hope for the best and not despair just yet. The good times are just around the corner. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And as always, good luck and happy investing.
Hollywood carpet. That's how it goes. Hollywood carpet. Hollywood carpet. That's how it goes. Hollywood carpet. Hollywood carpet.